Okay? Go ahead.
Imagine saying goodbye to someone so important that it feels like a part of your heart is leaving with them. That's what happened when Rosie, a nanny from Kenya, bid farewell to two little girls she cared for in Lebanon. Their tearful goodbyes, captured at the airport, melted hearts worldwide. But what made these children love her so much? And why did Rosie, despite her challenges, feel compelled to return to them even after leaving? This is the extraordinary story of Rosie, a mother, a caregiver, and an inspiration. Rosie was born in a small village in Kenya, where life was never easy. She grew up in a polygamous family. Her father passed away when she was still a child, and her family was fractured. Separated from her siblings and mother, she was raised by her grandmother. Despite these hardships, Rosie's spirit remained unbroken. At the age of 14, her life took another turn when she became a mother herself. Thrust into parenthood at such a young age, Rosie faced stigma, judgment, and financial struggles. Her dreams of education were put on hold as she focused on raising her child. Yet even in these trying times she refused to give up. Rosie managed to complete basic education, but her journey was far from over. With limited opportunities in her small town, she found herself working at a local cyber cafe, using whatever resources she could to support her young daughter. In her early 20s, Rosie thought she had found stability when she got married. For a while, life seemed to improve and she welcomed her second child. But as time went on, her marriage grew strained, filled with disagreements and emotional challenges. The relationship became untenable, and Rosie knew she had to make a difficult decision: to leave her marriage and rebuild her life as a single mother. Please, if you enjoy true life story like this, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating stories. Hope you've done? Okay, let's continue. Hearing about job opportunities abroad, Rosie decided to take a leap of faith and apply for work in the Middle East. Friends and family warned her about the dangers, stories of mistreatment, exploitation, and even death. But Rosie had no other option. Her children's future depended on her finding a way to provide for them. "I'll be fine," she reassured herself as she began the long process of preparing to leave Kenya. When she arrived in Lebanon, Rosie found herself in a foreign land with unfamiliar customs and language. Yet, she quickly adapted to her new role as a house manager. The family she worked for was kind, and their two little girls, Maria and Kara, brought light into her days. Initially hired to clean and manage the household, Rosie's nurturing nature led her to care for the children as well. Maria and Kara soon grew attached to Rosie. She wasn't just an employee to them, she was family. Rosie played with them, comforted them, and became a constant presence in their lives. For Rosie it was natural. As a mother herself, she treated them the way she would want someone to treat her own children. What started as a job transformed into a bond of love and trust. When her contract ended, Rosie prepared to return home to Kenya. She missed her own children deeply and was eager to be reunited with them. But at the airport, something unexpected happened. Maria and Kara clung to Rosie, their little hands refusing to let her go. They cried inconsolably, begging her to stay. Onlookers captured the emotional farewell, and the video spread across social media, touching millions around the world. Rosie returned to Kenya, but her heart was torn. Her own children were overjoyed to have her back, but she couldn't forget Maria and Kara's cries. After a few months, she made the extraordinary decision to go back to Lebanon. "I couldn't bear the thought of them feeling abandoned," Rosie explained. For 6 more months, she cared for Maria and Kara, deepening the bond they shared. However, life back home in Kenya presented its own challenges. Rosie's eldest daughter was now a teenager, navigating the complex emotions of growing up without her mother. She called often, not to ask for material things, but simply for Rosie's presence. Rosie's young sons, too, struggled with her absence, often turning away during video calls, unable to process their feelings. The weight of being a single parent and the emotional needs of her children made Rosie realize she couldn't stay away any longer. Returning to Kenya for good was one of the hardest decisions Rosie ever made. While Maria and Kara were heartbroken, Rosie knew her own children needed her more. "I love them like my own, but my children have no one else but me," she said, tears in her eyes. Now back in Kenya, Rosie dreams of channeling her experiences into a mission to help others. She envisions creating a center for children whose parents are away working, a place where they can feel safe, loved, and supported. Rosie's vision isn't just about childcare. It's about healing the emotional gaps left by parents who are forced to leave their families to provide for them. "I've been in their shoes," she says. "I know what it feels like to cry for your children and what it feels like to be the child left behind." This center could be a home for so many who need love and care. Rosie has begun sharing her journey on social media, hoping to inspire others and gather support for her project. She dreams of raising funds to build this center and offer a lifeline to mothers who face the same struggles she did. If we can come together, we can change lives. No child should feel alone, and no mother should feel like she's failing her family by working far from home. Please, if you enjoy tales like this, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating stories. Hope you've done? Okay, let's continue. Her story continues to touch hearts around the world. Rosie's selflessness reminds us all of the power of love, the resilience of the human spirit, and the importance of supporting one another. Her message is clear: the love we give, no matter how small, has the power to transform lives. For those inspired by Rosie's story, she encourages you to join her mission. Whether by sharing her journey, donating to her project, or simply showing kindness to those around you, we all have the power to make a difference. As Rosie says, what goes around comes around. The love you give will always find its way back to you. Rosie's journey is far from over, and her dream of creating a better future for children and mothers continues to grow. Her story isn't just about her life, it's a call to action for all of us to show empathy, generosity, and courage in the face of challenges. Rosie's decision to dedicate her life to helping others marked the beginning of a new and inspiring chapter. Back in Kenya, she began laying the groundwork for her vision, a community project that would serve as a safe haven for children of working parents. She dreamed of a place filled with laughter, learning, and love, where children could thrive while their parents worked tirelessly to provide for them. With every step, Rosie encountered challenges. Funding was scarce, and building trust within her community took time. But she remained steadfast. She reached out through social media, sharing her story with the world. Her authenticity struck a chord, and messages of support began pouring in. Some people offered words of encouragement, while others contributed small donations to help her cause. Rosie also leaned on her experiences in Lebanon, drawing from the love and care she provided for Maria and Kara. If I could make a difference in the lives of 2 children far from home, imagine what I can do here, she thought. This belief fueled her determination to turn her vision into reality. Slowly but surely, Rosie's dream began to take shape. She started small, gathering children in her neighborhood for weekend programs where they could learn basic skills, play games, and enjoy nutritious meals. Parents expressed their gratitude, many of them working long hours and struggling to find reliable childcare. Rosie saw the difference her efforts made in these children's lives. Their smiles reminded her of why she started this journey. Her reputation as Mama Rosie began to grow. Local organizations took notice, and soon she was invited to partner with NGOs focused on child welfare. Together, they expanded the project, introducing mentorship programs, counseling services, and workshops for parents. Rosie's initiative was no longer just a dream, it had become a lifeline for many families. Still, Rosie knew there was more work to be done. She set her sights on building a permanent center, complete with classrooms, dormitories, and recreational spaces. She envisioned a space where children could learn and grow, and where single mothers like herself could receive support and training to improve their lives. To achieve this, she launched a crowdfunding campaign, appealing to the global community for help. Rosie's story reached people far and wide, inspiring countless individuals who resonated with her struggles and determination. Her viral airport video resurfaced, reminding everyone of the emotional bond she shared with Maria and Kara. This time, however, it wasn't just a moment of sadness, it was a symbol of the incredible impact one person can have on the lives of others. As the campaign gained momentum, Rosie began traveling to speak at events, sharing her journey and advocating for the rights of mothers and children. Her warmth and honesty captivated audiences, and she became a beacon of hope for those facing similar challenges. Today, Rosie's journey is still unfolding. The foundation she has built is growing steadily, and her vision of a better future for children and parents is coming to life. She continues to face obstacles, but her unwavering commitment keeps her moving forward. Rosie often reflects on her past, the hardships, the sacrifices, and the love she has given and received. She knows her story is far from over. Every child deserves to feel loved, she says. And every mother deserves to feel supported. Together we can make that happen. Through her efforts, Rosie has proven that even in the face of adversity, love and determination can create ripples of change. Her story isn't just about her, it's about all of us and the power we have to make a difference in the world. And as she continues to write her next chapter, Rosie inspires us to do the same. If Rosie's story has touched your heart, consider supporting her mission. Let's help her bring this dream to life and create a world where no child feels alone. Follow her journey on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram under Mama Rosie the Nanny and be a part of this incredible ripple effect of kindness. The love we give, no matter how small, can transform lives. Just like Rosie, we all have the power to make the world a little brighter. Please, if you enjoy tales like this, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating stories.